oil as the seas of the earth, and as much coal as its mountains, or as many logs and much wood as 10 earths are necessary for it not to be extinguished. And however much greater and more perfect than this example are the electric lamps of the palace of the world in the majestic city of the universe, which point with their fingers of light to an infinite power and sovereignty which illuminates the sun and other lofty stars like it without oil, wood, or coal, not allowing them to be extinguished or to collide with one another, though traveling together at speed, to that degree by means of the measure of the science of electricity which you either study or will study. They testify to and make known the monarch, illuminator, director, and maker of the mighty exhibition of the universe. They make him loved, glorified, and worshipped. And, for example, take a book in every line of which a whole book is finely written, and in every word of which a surah of the Quran is inscribed with a fine pen, being most meaningful with all of its matters corroborating one another, and a wondrous collection showing its writer and author to be extraordinarily skillful and capable. It undoubtedly shows its writer and author together with all his perfections and arts as clearly as daylight, and makes him known. It makes him appreciated with phrases like, "What wonders God has willed," and "Blessed be God." Just the same is the mighty book of the universe. We see with our eyes a pen at work which writes on the face of the earth, which is a single of its pages, and on the spring, which is a single folio, the 300,000 plant and animal species, which are like 300,000 different books, all together, one within the other, without fault or error, without mixing them up or confusing them, perfectly and with complete order, and sometimes writes an ode in a word like a tree, and the complete index of a book in a point like seed. However much vaster and more perfect and meaningful than the book in the example mentioned above, is this compendium of the universe and mighty embodied Quran of the world, which is infinitely full of meaning and in every word of which are numerous instances of wisdom, to that degree in accordance with the extensive measure and far-seeing vision of the natural science that you study in the sciences of reading and writing that you have practiced at school. It makes known the inscriber and author of the book of the universe together with his infinite perfections. Proclaiming, "God is most great," it makes him known. Uttering phrases like "Glory be to God," it describes him. Acclaiming him with words like "All praise be to God," it makes him loved. Thus, hundreds of other sciences like these make known the glorious creator of the universe together with his names, each through its broad measure or scale, its particular mirror, its far-seeing eyes, and searching gaze. They make known his attributes and perfections. It is in order to give instruction in this matter, which is a brilliant and magnificent proof of divine unity, that the Quran of miraculous exposition teaches us about our Creator most often with the verses, "Sustainer of the heavens and the earth, Quran 6:1, and He created the heavens and earth, Quran 13:16. I said this to the schoolboys, and they accepted it completely, affirming it by saying, "Endless thanks be to God, for we have received an absolutely true and sacred lesson. May God be pleased with you." And I said, "Man is a living machine who is grieved with thousands of different sorrows and receives pleasure in thousands of different ways, and despite his utter impotence has innumerable enemies, physical and spiritual, and despite his infinite poverty, has countless needs, external and inner, and is a wretched creature continuously suffering the blows of death and separation. Yet, through belief and worship, he at once becomes connected to a monarch so glorious he finds a point of support against all his enemies and a source of help for all his needs, and like everyone takes pride at the honor and rank of the